Stass here, welcome to another Homebrew Wednesday. It's been quite the week for beer mail this week. I've got two beer mails. One from House Park Brewing, he's up in Queensland, Brisbane I think. He sent me a English Common and an Amber Ale, I believe. I'm pretty sure that's right. So thank you very much. I will be doing video reviews on them, and as requested I'm going to be honest, brutally honest. I usually am. Well, maybe not brutally honest, but if a beer is not good, I will say, usually. And I also got, later that week, Sticky Tentacles, the infamous Sticky Tentacles, all the way from Norway. Norway? Yeah. I just had a, oh, I hope maybe it's not Norway. All the way from Norway. So that's pretty cool. And he sent me two beers. Here's Sticky IPA, which I've got here. It's been out in the fridge about 10 minutes or so, and here's Imperial Stout. So I'm going to crack into this beer. Got my Beauty Brews bottle opener and a glass. Now, is this going to explode? We'll see. Hopefully not over my keyboard. It's still one key's a bit stuck. I think we're good. A little bit of bubbles. Look at that, it's clear as. It's got condensation. Ooh. Alrighty, let's go for the pour. There's a bit of sediment in there. Ah dear. A bit of floaties. I was pretty gentle with it, carrying it over here, but I think the carbonation, or the release of gases, sent everything up. So this was really clear in the bottle, but I may have done something to kick it up. There are little floaties in here, but that's okay. Let's have a smell. Still a little bit cold. I'm getting a sort of a citrusy smell, maybe tangerine, it's not like quite acidic, like a lemony. It's got a bit of sweetness to it. There's a bit of a wet smell. It's not strong. Not quite sure what it is. Don't know if I'd say like wet hay. It's not an unpleasant smell. There's a bit of grain in there, like a grainy, bready smell. It is a bit too cold, anyway. So carbonation is really good. Again, there's one of the little floaties there. Oh well. Alright, let's go for an initial taste. There's a funny taste in there. I don't quite know how to describe it. There's a fairly low level of bitterness. Well, it's not low, but it's for an IPA. It's just creeping up the back. It's fairly dry, which is, I prefer my IPAs a little bit sweeter, but you know, there's lots of different ways to do it. It's quite dry at the back. It's got a little bit of sweetness at the back with the malt, and some sort of like maybe like a mandarin sort of fruity, citrusy, but it's not a strong citrus. It's quite a soft, gentle But there's a smell, I can't quite get it. It's almost like there's a little bit of, like a very slight saison character to it. Anyway, let's stop waffling on. He actually did send me his brew day and ingredients. So what is it? Let's have a look. I'm just moving it over so I'm not going to be... Vienna malt, wheat malt, Columbus for bittering, Cascade at 10 minutes, Cascade for 30 minutes, Centennial for 30 minutes. This is, sorry, Cascade, Centennial and Chinook for a Whirlpool, USO 5. Maybe getting that little bit of apricot. This is why it's like a fruity thing from it. I don't know. And dry hopped with Cascade, Centennial and Citra. And this was a 10 litre batch. What was it fermented at? Doesn't say what it's fermented at, unless I'm just being a complete dill bag. Yeah, maybe I'm getting the slightly slight peach note, but you know, it didn't scream peach at me. So now that I saw USO 5, and that's what I'm looking for. It's a bit too. I'm going to let that warm up a bit, and you know, let's just go the whole hog. Those floaties might be imparting some of that slightly Minsk flavours as well. What else has been happening? Yeah, things have been chugging along. I've been doing really long hours. I got roped into updating a website. If anyone knows what that's all about. It's just, the thing was already built. I'm updating content and doing some stuff that's been taking up a lot of my time. And we've been looking at houses, and I've been applying for jobs, and you know, all that stuff takes time. The Mangrove Jack's Simcoe IPA pouch to couch pack. Keg's pretty much gone on that, and it's really interesting. As the beer's aged a bit, and it's clarified beautifully in the keg, but also the hop flavour and aromas really sort of come out. I've usually found it's the other way. I don't quite know, I don't understand why, but that seems to be my perception. Because initially it was like, well, doesn't really have the IPA punch. It still doesn't have the IPA punch, but it's turning into a really nice pale ale. But yeah, I was so impressed with the packages that I went out and bought 2 more. I bought a Hoppy American Porter and a red IPA. So I'm going to put them on, and hopefully, I may not do a full pouch to couch brew day video, but you know, once you've seen one pouch to couch, you've seen them all. But yeah, I'll definitely talk about the resulting beers. And I've ordered, there was a bourbon barrel aged one that wasn't available, but I've ordered it, so that'll be coming too. But apart from that, it's sort of that's been about all I've got going on brewing wise. Yeah. All right, now that I've let this warm up a bit, let's go back and have a look. Let's go back and have another smell and a taste. Yeah. I think what I was originally smelling is the saison-y character. Now that's warmed up, it's probably more like a pithy, citrusy kind of thing. It's not that really acidic, prickly citrus, but it's that, I think, which I tend to associate with the Centennial. But there is a slight grassy note to it. And I think I am getting that very slight peach, that little sweet undertone, stone fruity thing, which could be the USO 5. I don't know what you fermented it at, Sticky. Maybe you can leave a comment down below. And this, I'm assuming, the recipe says, he's actually sent me the whole recipe with his notes on it, which is awesome. It says that the, where was it? Yeah, the estimated alcohol is going to be 6, but the actual alcohol is going to be 4.7. He's recorded his FG at 1010, but I don't know what his actual original gravity was. Yeah, taste it again. Yeah, getting it is a citrusy tone with like a bit of a pithy note to it, with a little bit of like a grainy malt. Just pretty dry, not very sweet, very drinkable. But yeah, now you asked me for my brutal, no holds barred, musician to musician, mano a mano, brewer to brewer feedback. So here it is. I think the Centennial and the Citra and that, like, I'm not sure they completely work together. It's a really pleasant drink, but I'm getting, and maybe the slight grass from the, I don't know if it's hops, I'm pretty sure it's hops. I did leave a fair bit of sludge in the bottle. But yeah, that's not 100% there for me. But, you know, completely smashable beer, very pleasant to drink. It's just like, to get it from a good beer to a great beer for me, for my tastes. There's something in there, and I don't know if it's the yeast due to high fermentation temperature, or high-ish fermentation temperatures, or the combination of the Citra and the Centennial, and there's Cascade in there as well. It's probably not as bitter as I would expect for an IPA, but it's, you know, there is like a late bitterness, which is, it's fairly clean, fairly dry, and your dry hopping levels, by the looks of it, what is that? It's 20, 28, 30, 50, 58 grams in 10 litres. It's about 5 grams a litre. That's okay. For IPA, you could experiment with pushing that up to 10 grams a litre, and if you were talking to a Kiwi, they'd probably say 15 grams a litre, because the Kiwis are mad bastards. Anyway. Yeah, but, you know, I'm really honoured for you to have sent me 2 beers, not just 1 beer. And big thanks to House Park as well. My chair just went. I'm really looking forward to trying your beers as well. And, you know, I'm completely humbled that there's 2 I've got from Scandinavia, 2 beer males, and I've got a couple from Brisbane, and a couple from New Zealand, and 1 from Canada, and Adelaide, and Perth, and it's just top job, everyone. It's a great community, and I really do hope to return the favour, but I'll just have to. I will endeavour to do it. Like, I cannot make any promises. I will endeavour to do it though. But yeah, big thanks to Sticky Tentacles. Go check out his. Go check out his channel here, and I'll also leave a link to House Parks up here and in the description below. Yeah, but there's not much brewing happening at the moment. I've just been really busy looking at houses, applying for jobs, and doing a little bit of contract freelancing work. Yeah, but you know, things are good. So yeah, this has been Stass from Stass Brewing with a delicious beer from Sticky Tentacles. Signing out.